guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have our first fall 2021 collection to look at, and it is the Nostalgic collection from Zoya. This collection will be releasing August 16th, so in the description box below I will link the Zoya site, I will link their Instagram page, and then I'll link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video. And side note, I did replace all of my brushes, the standard brushes that it comes with. I replaced them this go around with the Z wide brushes because I love fall colors and I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of these, so I wanted a brush that fit my preferences. So we do have a total of 6 polishes to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So here's just a quick brush comparison on the standard and the Z-wide brushes and a little demonstration on how to replace them if you haven't before and you're interested in doing so. So I do clean off the old brush as much as I can and then put the new Z-wide brush into the bottle. You twist the cap all the way until it doesn't twist anymore, and then you push it down all the way, and that will replace the brush entirely. So first we have Mila, and this is described as a sultry, deep mahogany red cream. So here is our first coat of Mila. This goes on so smooth, so buttery, easy to work with, very opaque here on this first coat. It's not as deep of a color as it is in the bottle though, so I am going to go in for 2 coats. This is going to dry nice and glossy all on its own, but to get that thick, full manicure look, I do still recommend going in with top coat. I did use the Zoya top coat for all of my swatches today, and there are 2 coats. Up next we have Rummy, and this is described as a muted terracotta cream. To me, this one does lean in the rose family. Here's our first coat of Rummy. This one is also super opaque here on this first coat. I will say that before I started these swatches, I took off an all glitter polish, so there's a little bit of texture on my nail beds. It didn't affect how the polish looked after I added top coat, but formula on this is also wonderful, very opaque, full opacity in 2 coats. Again, a top coat will help bring this like back to life and make it a nice, full, plump look. I also didn't have any staining with anything in today's video, and there are 2 coats. Up next we have Vivi, and this is described as a dusty, cool toned rose pink cream. Here's our first coat of Vivi, and this is very nicely opaque. I was expecting this one to be a lot more sheer than it is because it is such a light, kind of delicate, dainty color, but I love these kind of colors. I gravitate towards them, so I'm so happy to have this one that's a nice formula and nice opacity in just 2 coats. Again, you will get a glossy finish here, and there are 2 coats. Next up we have Austin, and this one is described as a cool Wedgwood blue cream. Here's our first coat of Austin. This is a pretty unique color. It's obviously been done before, but in my collection I do feel like it's a bright yet fall blue that I don't necessarily have 100 of. I did also get full opacity in 2 coats here. Again, I do recommend top coat, and again, I had no staining. So there are 2 coats. So up next we have Cooper, and this is described as a Logan green cream, and how perfect is that? My 3, almost 4-year-old is named Cooper, and my favorite nail polish color to wear is green. Here's our first coat of Cooper. This is a beautiful formula to work with, and these Z-wide brushes do make application a breeze. You can get nice and close to your cuticles without having any flooding. I did get full opacity with Cooper here in just 2 coats. Again, a top coat will bring this to life, make it a nice, beautiful, full looking manicure, and I again had no staining with this one. So there are 2 coats of Cooper. And lastly for today we have Becca, and this is described as a blackened fig cream. And here's our first coat of Becca. This is the only one that I feel like had a uneven application. I did do 2 coats
and I would be happy with 2 coats if I were wearing it out, but I did do 3 coats for my swatch photo. It just felt a little bit uneven on 2 coats still, so I did add a 3rd coat for my photo. Just like everything else, this will dry nice and glossy, though I do still recommend a top coat, and there are 2 coats.
And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know what you plan on picking up. Let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.